Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 10, Ode to Joy. Last episode, we finally finished this ridiculous construction project over here that was eating so much of our time, and now we can actually focus on developing our base again, get some actual bedrooms for my poor people, and eventually, very soon, get to some crafting time. Oh, meditating. Getting some stone blocks made would be a very beautiful thing. But yeah, we do have to finish carving out these few more bedrooms. I think that will be the end of the mining jobs. A few more over here from some extra steel. At this point, we've got tons of steel around, which is good. It's not mostly stored at this point, but we have access to it. Same thing with wood. We've got plenty of wood kicking around. There we go. Lilith's starting to bring some in. And that will all get hauled in at some point relatively soon. We've got plenty of people who can haul. I'm okay with other priority jobs having taken up the forefront, but once we get stuff hauling again, it'll be nice to have actually hauling. I'm trying to think, actually. No, you're fine like this. You'll mostly haul. Every now and again, you'll mine and grow. You want hauling to be a little bit above, to be a bit above construction, because otherwise your construction's a little inefficient, because they only grab sort of as many blocks as they need to construct a job. So they'll go all the way here, grab like 2 pieces of wood, and then to finish a bed or some damn thing. But if you haul this into our stockpile first, they'll grab like full stacks of them. In fact, usually they'll grab multiple stacks to whatever the maximum is. I don't know how much wood you can have in one stack, like 72 pieces or something like that. And they'll actually come here. Is Atherpus doing that? No, he's going to mine the other side. They'll grab from a few stacks to make sure they've got the maximum pile, bring it into the stockpile, which does optimize things. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how things go, like our little defensive pool over here. So I guess if we did go, and I was talking about that earlier, and I did build another gun over there. Oh, that's right. I deconstructed that, but I didn't have to. If I'd done the reconnect here, it would have made sure to connect over here because this is live power as opposed to this one, which was turned off. But I do like the idea of having 2 guns on here all the time. Don't have to worry about it. This one's a little bit different because it's going to shoot people sort of before they come around the corner. That might cause people to stand over here and shoot a long-distance shot and cause an explosion, which may or may not be ideal. We'll have to monitor that pretty carefully. Suppose push comes to shove, I could just extend this wall out a little bit more. The idea is that, like, if anyone is trying to rush these guns and they get shot from multiple angles, or these guns are always on, so it's better for, like, a random wild animal that we might not have time to turn the main batteries on for. We have a lot of excess power in our system right now, huge amounts. The Unite is falling, and it's still going to be a ridiculous amount. Our batteries should be charged up all the time, because 2 geothermals at this point is way more than enough. Once we do set up a second greenhouse, our power consumption will go up quite a bit. You can see here, this uses 1200 power, this sun lamp. That is a lot. And then our heater uses remarkably little, and that's despite saying current power usage high. It's very surprising. With winter coming in, how's our temperature indoors? It is very cold. Okay. It is time for us to make sure that we have some heat going on indoors. We can make use of the new venting system too, which is awfully nice. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. We're going to put some heat here, here, here. And then there what we'll do is we'll actually mine out between the two, and then we'll put a vent. Actually, I suppose it might make sense while I'm at it, just to mine out this whole chunk. And what the hell, a little bit more there. Because they did add this venting system, which is great. Although we're still going to want a decent amount of heating. I think there will be a swell spot for one. And you know what? I'll put a heater here, and then a vent right behind it. To vent this area here. To keep that area relatively warm. Actually, I guess this is open and connected. You know what? That's fine. We don't need that, because this heater here will heat both of those. At some point, if we put a wall up, then we'll have to. And yeah, we will have to mine out a section here to be able to connect these with vents. Might make sense. What are you doing? You're meditating. You know what? I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to put the heater more central. Like here. With all these vents. Boom. There we are. So what it does is it connects the rooms, in a sense, for temperature, but otherwise they're still sealed up. Which is going to be good. I could have just put a vent that way, but that way it keeps this heated, which will be nice. A little bit of heat will go through walls, of course, but this is ultimately going to be just better. Now, it doesn't need 21 degrees. We'll bring this down to something like 16 degrees, which is more than enough for everyone to feel warm. The warmer you set it, the better it is at like rapidly fixing hypothermia. But other than that, it's not necessary. Structures, wooden walls. Do that. Do that. Cancel this one. put in a vent. Temperature vent, like that. There we go. And actually, we'll do the same thing over here. All right, things being delivered. See, he's just hauling a little bit of wood at a time. Can I actually tell you to actually do a haul? Yeah, actually haul. So you'll go around and grab multiple chunks. Yeah, you got a chunk of 75 now. Perfect. Miski, can you actually haul? Yeah. Because hauling to a blueprint is different than hauling for construction. There you go, another chunk of 75. That'll just be closer, and it'll speed up our construction a fair bit. Good. Another vent right there. And beds, furniture, royal bed there. And there. Eventually they'll be cleaned up. Let me go ahead and deconstruct that bed, because we'll have an excess of bedrooms now. Wunderbar. We could make this one, like, set this one for a prisoner bed. And, well, actually, we are going to want a decent room for prisoners because it's easier to convert them. Let me go ahead and set it for colonists. I mean, this makes our colonists miserable too. We were going to use this as a construction room at some point, but we'll see what we can do. We've got some bedrooms here once we open up these crypto caskets. Raid. Pirates. Prepare for a while, then attack. That is not very many people, which is good. We have to make sure no one wanders out there. Right now it is night, which is good. We'll put a toggle job over here. We do have an excess of power. Even at night, yeah, we have an excess of power in our system. So we won't even need the batteries. Lith, why don't you go, I don't know, you're hanging out. Go and flick that switch right away. I'll feel much better with that turned on. Athropus, you are watching the sunrise. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's really nice. Get a little bit of fun time in there. Build another royal bed. I should just deconstruct this bed. I don't know what we're going to do with this room, actually, because I think I was talking about putting the stone cutters there, but it's better that it's outside. We're finally getting a little bit of... oh, no, you're dumping. Oh, you're moving from there into the actual dumping stockpile over here. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Because this stockpile here was for dead bodies. Right, because we're going to build the crematorium right over there once we get some blocks again. Lilith, where are you going? That will be very bad for your health, actually, Lilith. So why don't you... we do have parkas. What are you wearing? Duster. I mean, I guess no one is cold enough yet. I don't know what triggers... if they even do that. Because we've got outfits, right? We got the anything outfit. Which allows them to wear a parka. I just don't know if they changed to it. I suppose I could have a... I could make my own warm weather and cold weather outfit copied from anything. Okay, Lilith, you can't go there. You can't haul. I don't want you to wear things. What do I want you to do? I force you to, like... Yeah, do some stone cutting. And there we go. Begin their assault. As I say, I should just recruit everyone. It'll make it a lot simpler. Let's recruit them. Leave them in here in case they decide to rush the door. Actually, I guess a little further back. I should put some sandbags back here for exactly this sort of defensive structure. Nasser, do you even have a weapon? The answer is no. So you go and hide out over there. Javad, I don't think you've got one either. We've got a shocking lack of cover going on. You've got a shotgun. You got a survival rifle. Go over there. You want to stand in this doorway here with your short range, poor eyesight. Mostly, they're all going to get slaughtered as they come through here. Hopefully, we'll get lucky enough to take a prisoner. Wow, how did she not die from that? Yeah, see, Philip is able to shoot from over here, which is not what I want. So I may extend this wall or do something else. You are not down. And then Philip is running. Okay. Or you are down. Unrecruit everyone. Capture. Oh, I don't have a prisoner room. We want a decent room for the prisoner to make it easier to convert them. So you're going to get that one. Congratulations. Capture Hay House. And then Miski, go ahead and strip these bodies. And you strip that one. We've got our first sniper rifle. Excellent. Really, really good. What do we have here? A charge rifle. Okay, don't mind if I do. What's underneath you? Another charge rifle. Excellent. We have a lot of people who didn't have guns. Like Nasser over here. I don't know what your shooting skill is. It is only 3, but you have a mild passion for it. You know what? You get used to the sniper rifle. That's going to be fine. Who else doesn't have a gun? You have a crappy gun because you have no eyesight. Javert, who has really very minimal skill whatsoever. You're going to get the charge rifle. It's going to be fine. We got some body armor, which should get equipped soon. I can go ahead and turn that off. Oh, hang on. We might want to enable Hay House to get some medicine. Wow. Hypersensitive to psychic stuff is bad, but sanguine is really good. Trigger happy is fine, sort of a pro and con thing. You've got a decent number of skills. You have high shooting to start off with, also passion for mining. You can do everything except cleaning and crafting. That's okay. You can haul as a full-time duty. Did you get anything shot off? You got an old gunshot wound to the head. Brain 3 of 10. That's not great, and you've got a bad back. Still, you know what? That's fine. We're going to attempt to recruit you. Lilith, I'm going to recruit and unrecruit you. Or I'll recruit you, move you over here. There we go. So you can grab some medicine and help out Hay House. Hopefully he won't die. I should pretty up this room here. And give him some entertainment. There we go. Flower pot over here. And we will smooth the floor over here, which apparently is prettier than a wooden floor, even though it makes no sense to me. We'll get that going on. Just improve the look of the room as much as possible. Yeah, lots of good quality repairs. He is needing a lot of repairs, but luckily I think one medical kit will help for an entire job. So how you looking now? You got the bad back and the old brain injury. I don't know. I don't know exactly what that's going to translate to. Hopefully it's worth it. I mean, we only used a little medicine for you. It's going to be fine. Once you recover from your main injuries, we'll see exactly what your stats look like. And we'll make a decision at that point. I suspect it'll result in you actually being quite poor at shooting. I mean, right now you have like no accuracy whatsoever because, you know, you're just obliterated. Yeah, your poor manipulation, other things. Okay, but we'll see what it's like after you recover. I suspect your brain and bad back will actually make you a relatively poor person. In fact, your bad back may even slow down your walking, which makes you even a poor hauler, but we'll play it by ear. If we got a slave trader now, I actually probably would just sell this guy. We'll see how it goes. A little bit of smoothing. We will want to smooth out all the bedrooms as well, just to make them nice and pretty. Temperature in most of these rooms should be okay. 3 degrees. All right, so it's slowly going to filter over here. It'll eventually get there. We could make it a little better, I think, if the heater was in the middle, like it is over here, but, you know, can't be perfect. 14 degrees, 6-1. I'm actually surprised it's not warmer than that in here, but it'll get there. 19% chance to recruit him already, which is pretty good. We got some visitors. Oh, there we go. So I was going to say, if it's only one, I might kidnap someone, but no. It's a group of them. Main guns are off. Temperature in here is indoors and quite warm. Why so warm? Is it coming through from here? It might be. Now, we didn't have our heaters on for a long time. We've only recently put them on, so there's probably a lot of warming up left to do to get everything to be comfortable. This one's got its own heater. You can actually, again, bring that down to about 16 degrees. We could vent into the larger hallway. And I guess this one here is actually heating everything over here. And the temperature's going up. In here, it's fine. As long as it's not below freezing, we're okay. There we go. Just give everything a chance to normalize. Well, the other advantage of connecting these rooms up, it'll be a lot easier to put in some air conditioning later. That affects a lot of places by having the vents, which is good. These rooms here, a little bit chilly. But I don't know if we have to really worry about it too much. I think the temperature will ultimately normalize. Failed to recruit Hay House again, but that's okay. We'll get there. Lots of potato plants. Raw food is not huge, but still enough for now. We might want to do another round of hunting. Get some boars hunted down. Got a deer over here. There we go. A couple. There we go. Just a little bit more hunting to do. We do have a crop of potatoes coming up soon, so that'll be nice. I don't think we're going to starve. Luckily, we are on a map with quite a bit of wildlife. I guess there's no harm in just killing a little bit more of it. What do we have over here? Oh, some dead bodies. And over here, we've got some meat chunks that have never been collected. Because we've been so busy doing everything else. It would be nice when these bedrooms get cleaned off. Everything is pretty good. I'm happy with how things are going. We've got 200 slate blocks. I don't suppose that's enough for us to build our crematorium? It would be, actually. Boom. There we go. Slate crematorium. And actually, the other thing that'll be nice is once these blocks get done over here, we'll be able to trim some of this so that our walking paths aren't quite as bad. Now, I could go and de-zone a little bit of this, but it's fine. I'm not going to haul that many bodies that way anyway. So, that dumping stockpile I think is a lower priority. It's normal. This one is very high priority for bodies, and it's going to be right next to the crematorium. Yes, okay, that's going to be good. Hey, we finished our machining. Great. Let's get some hospital beds. It'll be really nice to set up a proper hospital over here with actual hospital beds. What I'm going to do right now, actually, because I like doing this, we're going to go and create a stockpile over here. We'll do a double like we've done in the past. We're going to change this. We're going to clear everything. We're going to make this critical importance, and it's all going to be manufactured. Yeah, medicine and proper medicine. Glitter World and medicine over there. So it'll always be in the hospital. It'll be really close by, which is going to be handy. You will try to grow some plants there at some point, maybe. Luckily, we don't have to get seeds. That's really good. Should have plenty of steel kicking around. It might not all be in a stockpile where we can access it, although 1,300 of it is. There's still some lying around, too. Okay, how are you looking here? Are you mostly repaired from your original injuries? Yes. Moving? None? Really? Why none? Why can't you move at all? You have a bad back. Is it because you're asleep? I suppose, you will wake up at some point. Let's wait until night ends and then see what it looks like for your actual stats. See if it's worth keeping you around at all. Or we might just change you to friendly stats. Okay, so you are resting. You're not sleeping. You're just resting now. So, movement speed 0. Accuracy, non-existent. Speed and skill of everything is extremely non-existent. Congratulations, we're going to keep you around as a meat puppet. We might harvest some of your organs. In fact, almost certainly we will, and we will sell you to the next slaver that comes by. We haven't gained any new people since the last slaver ship, so we should still be able to get some, which is good. It'd be nice if we could harvest eyes and replace it, but we can't do that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to harvest a kidney right now. I'm going to try not to stack too many amputations and stuff on top of one another, because we are going to get several debuffs, especially once we sell this guy. But yeah, he is not going to be recruited. That brain injury. Brain injuries are just too brutal, and at that one, that's a really, really, really bad one. So yeah, we'll do that. I don't know if we'll bother taking a lung. The kidneys seem to come up more often than anything else. All right, chop up a little bit more of raw meat. Yeah, so we've got a good food supply. We've got enough, like, created meals. We've got some raw food kicking around. And again, I can always, you know, a little more hunting. I think there's still some hunting going on. Yeah. You're going to be busy for a long time hunting, and I'm okay with that. Do I want to adjust any of these so that hauling becomes slightly high priority? I think I do. Listen, McGill, why don't we go and do something like that? Haul and clean first, and then do this. That'll be okay. And then over here, wardening is still pretty good. Mostly you're wardening and then you're hauling, and I'm okay with that, Misky. And Javin, you'll doctor first, which is good. Construct, mine. Again, we don't have any of that going on, so mostly actually right now you're researching, and I'm okay with that. Although we need to get some art going soon. What we'll do is we'll finish those hospital beds, and again, then we'll disable some of need a prisoner bed. I'm going to go with the capture this time. Tell you what, let's make this a prisoner bed. And go and capture McKee. Or capture, yeah, McKee with McGill. All right. Don't freeze to death. You have, what was that, a cracked spine? Oh, I can't click on you right now while you're being held. All right. I think you have a cracked spine. I think that's one that can be healed over time, though. So I don't think that's too, I was going to say crippling. But literally, I don't think it's that crippling. It's not as crippling as you might expect. All right, let's take a look over here. Cracked spine, but again, I think that can fix itself. Too smart is really bad. It's good and bad. You learn faster, you do break sooner, but as long as we keep you happy, you can actually do everything, which is okay. Cold tolerant is nice. Teetotaler, that's fine. You're relatively easy to recruit. Tell you what, you'll get some medicine, and we'll attempt to recruit you. I don't think you need medicine right now, but in case you do, we'll go ahead and enable that. Prioritize treating. No, let's treat you right away. Let's get that spinal cord injury looked after ASAPly. Don't think it made a difference, actually. I don't think there was really any treatment going on. So, right now, yeah, that is really bad moving and manipulation. Let me Google RimWorld crack. Oh, damn it. Yes, let's Google the name of a game plus crack. That is not what I'm looking for. Health? Injury. There we go. Crack. General types of injuries. Old pain, scar, combines, yes, destroyed, shattered, destroyed, out, shattered, treated well, healed, poorly healed. Like, I don't know what this means. I think you can recover from crack over time. From a cracked spine. So, you will get better, you'll be useful. It might leave a scar, which will keep your moving and manipulation a little lower, but I think ultimately you will be okay. Well, we'll cross our fingers and hope that's true. We can set a bill here to cremate corpses. Do it as long as we have corpses. I don't think we need to worry about digging these up, though. Now, the burn apparel, I don't think we need to do this. It would be interesting if you could set... Oh, you can set a quality. But we can also sell crap stuff, so I don't see the reason to do it. Unless, you know, it literally becomes not worth our time. Or we fill up. In which case, like, if we don't have any more storage space and we haven't been able to sell it in a while, then we'll consider burning some of the extra apparel. Okay, we do have a little bit of silver. I don't know where it came from. Maybe we dug some up. Maybe from some of the fighting. I'm not sure. We could sell maybe some of the boar skin. We do want to make some clothing, but we do need a little bit of money. So let's get started on that. That's going to be fine. We don't need any uranium right now. You know what? I'm going to toss that. That's a good way to get a few extra bucks. Now, is there anything we feel like we need to buy? No. I will want more medicine, but ideally I'd like to buy it from a combat supplier because it'll be at half the price. So no, this is fine. I'm just trying to make a few bucks where we can. We did finish machining, did we not? We did, which means I can go production, machining table. And let's actually put it right outside here, where the bodies are going to be stored anyway. A little bit more hunting. Food supplies are a little bit lower, but they're getting there. We've got a little bit of farming going on. We do have a couple of prisoners that we're trying to keep fed, which is biting into our food supply a little bit. It sucks to be doing it in the middle of winter, but as long as we keep hunting, we're going to be okay. So I will actually continuously flag, you know, whatever happens to come up on the map to be hunted down. Hopefully we don't eliminate, like, all creatures forever, but they will come back. Nothing here is forbidden, which is good. We are going to have to wait for that to get hauled in, but it will happen relatively soon. Okay, it was red. Now it's gone to yellow. Yeah. Okay, the crack has been set, first of all. So it was 30. It's now 18. So presumably that will go away over time. The crack will lower. The spine is improving. Okay, again, I think it'll leave a scar, which will always have a bit of a penalty. But overall, we'll be able to use her just fine. And she's not very hard to recruit, which is nice. How's your shooting skill getting there, Atropus? Level 10. Not bad at all. Oh, you're done? You're just going to shoot it a few times and leave it be? Tell you what, why don't you prioritize hunting that? Since you've already injured it. Thank you very much. Finish your job. Oh, this one's damaged too. Poor little guy. It's not very effective hunting. Maybe I should have him go with like a shotgun or something like that. If we got a PDW, that would be good too. The personal defense weapon, basically like one of those Uzis. That was working out pretty well last time. So much steel left in the walls. We're good right now, though. We don't have to rush it. We can also dig up more steel over here. Plus, the fact that this is all indoors is interesting. We can dig up more bedrooms over here, too, which we will probably do at some point. I don't think we're going to need any more storage space than this, or workshop space, or anything of the sort. We'll be okay. Machining table is done, so let's go ahead and add a bill to disassemble mechanoids. Do forever, as long as we have any. We'll get some plasteel out of that, which we may sell. Be very tempting to consider that. All right, we're going to wrap up this episode here. Slave trader. Hang on a second. Lilith, we've got to go and sell Hay House. Hay House is not very useful. We're going to do that, which will actually give us enough money to hire someone else. Let's check out Mason over here. What are you looking like? Trigger happy, bloodlust. It's not terrible, although your passions are not very high. Your health is fine, which is something. You can also medicine, which is always kind of nice. Let's check out Laser, the brawler. Don't tend to like brawlers, although he's not literally a brawler. He can still shoot weapons. He's not going to whine about it. Psychically dull is good. Lazy is quite poor. Can't intellectual care or do anything scary, but you could haul. Okay, we'll consider that. And Bicco the Tender over here. What are you looking like? You're an optimist. Very good. Trigger happy. Again, you know, you're worse at shooting. You do fire more quickly, but you have crap aim. But you can do everything. You have a passion for crafting. I like that a lot. Also, you're a good cook. Oh, Biko, you are coming on board, my friend. You are very good. An optimist who's good at making stuff. We can even get you to do some art eventually. Not to mention growing. Oh, yeah. Biko, let's check one more time. I'm not crazy, right? It's like optimist, trigger happy, nothing bad. No health issues. Ooh. You do have a couple of scars, which is slowing down your moving speed. Which is fine, though. You're mostly going to be in the base, and that's not that bad. We can always give you a prosthetic later on. Okay, I'm fine with it. We are purchasing you. So that's going to eat up most of our silver, but that's okay. Nice little swap here. Again, we're going to keep McKee, who's right now not worth very much, but I think McKee's going to be perfectly fine once she gets repaired. We could sell the kidney. Actually, let's sell the kidney for a few extra bucks, because we don't need it right now. Boom. Okay, Biko, welcome to the party. I will have to make sure to rename you. I'm very happy to have you join here, and I'm very happy to have everyone watching this episode. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow. There'll be another RimWorld episode. See you then, folks. Bye-bye.